Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris O'Rourke. Topping our news on this Thursday, August 13th, is the deadly fall this morning in Snyder County. 32-year-old Moses Kanegi of Port Royal was among a group of 12 building a silo on Bowersox Road off Route 104 near Penns Creek when he fell 70 feet to his death. He was working inside the silo when a section of scaffolding collapsed. Fire officials say he wasn't wearing a safety harness at the time. Our three local Republican representatives joined four others from the GOP to blast Governor Tom Wolf. The Upper Susquehanna Valley arm of the General Assembly of Pennsylvania Truth Tour took Wolf to task for a nearly 7-week impasse in the state budget.
Last year, candidate Tom Wolf promised a fresh start for Pennsylvania. His actions surrounding the Wolf budget impasse are clearly sending a different message. Governor Wolf and his Washington, D.C. sidekicks have engaged in a campaign to convince Pennsylvanians the budget passed by the General Assembly wouldn't adequately fund our Commonwealth. The truth is, the no tax increase budget passed on June 30th and promptly vetoed by Governor Wolf increased general fund spending 3.6% over last year and included another record investment of state dollars in K through 12 education. A 3.5% increase to $10.6 billion.
The state representatives said they take their job and the commitment to their constituents very seriously, but say Wolf has put the Commonwealth in crisis.
He vetoed it with not as much as a passing thought, even though we agreed with or gave more funding for 274 line items out of 401. We did listen to the governor. We did the best of our ability with the money we had available. And instead of signing the budget and blue lining what he didn't like, he decided to put the Commonwealth in crisis and impose the most impact on its citizens. As you know, when you pay your own bills and run your own household budgets, there are times you cannot have the wish list. You have to work towards it, you have to save for it. And you do not have the ability to go to your neighbors and reach into their pocket.
The state representatives held their Truth Tour stop at a Lewisburg manufacturer of truck and farm equipment to illustrate the risk of a severance tax on small companies and to illustrate how increased taxes will affect you and small businesses.
Now, during the governor's budget address, he talked about jobs that pay, schools that teach, and government that works. I know both sides of the aisle can agree we all want those things. But he left out one fundamental part of his plan: taxpayers that pay and pay and pay. From the cradle to the grave, taxpayers will be paying more, lots more, under his proposal. His ads basically tout that if we tax the big bad oil and gas companies, we can solve the Commonwealth's problems. What he doesn't say is out of all the new tax increases, 3 cents of every new dollar would be from the Marcellus shale industry. The other 97 cents will be paid by you and I and our small businesses.
The budget impasse doesn't appear to have an end in sight, as Governor Wolf has called the Republican budget proposal a sham and an insult.